Okay, so hopefully I won't get any calls. Okay, so, okay, just one moment. One moment, please. One moment to the chat room, friends. Now, I started the podcast over. I was giving an update on Lenny, and I'm going to go ahead and just wait until the sound comes through the chat room like we always do, and hopefully I won't get any more phone calls because that's what kicked me offline. And we'll just wait until you hear the sound. So sound is good, and of course, right as soon as my mom called, that's why we have to hope that we don't get any more phone calls. I'm using my cell phone because I'm at the hospital now, but I just wanted to, of course, right when I say I'm going to give you an update on Lenny, then it just mom calls, right? So, okay, here's what happened. And we just, new one isn't showing for you. Let me make sure that everybody's getting the sound. I want to make sure that everybody is getting sound, and it looks like I'm still on air. So it does take a couple minutes for the sound to come through. Just let me know in the chat room when you guys all get sound, because I don't want any of you to miss it. It's important that I give you an update and just let you know what's going on with the legend. Okay, everybody can hear, and thank you so much for joining us today. Yesterday we went to Lenny's primary care doctor just for a regular checkup, and the machine was showing that Lenny's heart rate was 30 beats per minute, which was a surprise to everybody. His blood pressure was normal, but his beats per minute were 30. So his doctor said, asked him if he had any other symptoms like lightheaded or anything like that. He said no. So he said he wanted to send us to the cardiologist immediately. He called up his cardiologist friend a couple blocks away, and we went right over there. And the cardiologist did an ECG, and it was almost flat. So he sent he sent Lenny by ambulance to the St. Charles Hospital, where they specialize in cardiology, and the cardiologist had a surgeon here waiting for Lenny. So he was admitted to ER last night. Now he's in his own room, and they're just monitoring him. They have him hooked up to the machines. He's in ICU, which nobody should be too worried. The doctor said don't freak out that it's ICU. They just want to monitor his heart. They have a mobile pacemaker right next to him, so in case anything, he's in the best place that he could be. He's in high spirits. He is flirting with all the nurses, and I'm sure by the end of the day, they'll all be calling him legend. I was able to come back at 8 o'clock this morning, and that's where I've been since. So what they're doing now is that he was taking a medication that slows your heart rate down. It's called carvedilol, and they want to monitor him to wait for that drug to leave his system to see if his heart rate will come back on its own. If not, it's a pacemaker that they'll put in, and they really said that it's not a big deal. It's not like open heart surgery. It's just this tiny little machine that they put in there. They don't even really do full anesthesia. He'll be pretty much awake through the process. They put this little pacemaker in there, and they send you home either the same day or the very next day. So I just, the first thing he said when he was being wheeled on the stretcher into the ambulance is, "You're going to do the podcast tomorrow." And so, this podcast is very dear to his heart. And I said, okay, I'll figure it out. Absolutely. But, I decided yesterday that I would just come on here and tell you guys what's going on. We're not trying to hide anything. It's a personal matter, but it's not a secretive matter. It is, I want everybody to know that they could get a hold of him. He's wide awake. Like I said, he's in good spirits. You can text him. His cell phone number is 516-353-6375. You can also email him, lennymelnick@gmail.com. You can reach him on X. You can reach him on Facebook. And he is absolutely doing fine, and we're just going to get through this. And over the next few days, we'll know more. The nurse said this morning that we will know by this afternoon if his heart rate is going up, because the drugs, the carvedilol, is slowly going out of his system. But by the end of today, we're going to know, because it will start to gradually go up as those drugs leave his system. But unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, his heart rate has not gone up since yesterday, and we didn't even take the carvedilol yesterday, so it's been out of his system, or he hasn't taken any more for over a day now. And the nurse said she was hoping to come in this morning and see that it was up to like 40 or 45 beats, but it's really just staying right at 30. The good news is that the pacemaker will, help his heart beat, and it's not a really dangerous surgery. It's pretty simple surgery that they do a lot, and it's just a small, tiny little battery pack that basically keeps your heart pumping at the right pace. So other than that, he doesn't have any problems. He doesn't have any other health concerns, and so we're just trucking along. But he would love to hear from you guys, and he really just wanted to make sure that everybody knew. And over the next couple of days, I'll definitely be doing some more updates. And I reached out to King Hap yesterday, and of course he said he'll do anything to help us out. And all of you guys have just been we're grateful. It's just very nice to be able to have you guys around. We appreciate you so much. So reach out to Lenny, tell him hello. His daughter Rachel is coming here today to visit, and I'll be here all day until they kick me out. And he has a great menu for food. I couldn't believe it. It's better than any dang room service you could get in a hotel. It's got like 4 pages of breakfast, 8 pages of lunch. I mean, this stuff is unbelievable. I said, I'm going to come move in here, okay? So he just got done eating his yogurt parfait. And like I said, you can text him. You can reach out on Facebook. And everything's going good, and we will keep you updated, and we just appreciate all of you. And we'll talk. I'll do another update tomorrow at 9 a.m. But until then, just reach out to Lenny and say hello. He loves the attention. And have a good day.